So much hype and anticipation over today's solar eclipse, millions taking it in, and we certainly can't get enough of it. Neither can CTV science and technology expert Dan Riskin and CTV Your Morning meteorologist Kelsey McEwen, both in Fort Erie. Dan, certainly one of the best vantage points for the longest duration of totality. Somebody said it wasn't a sighting, it was more of an experience. How was it for you?
That's totally right. It was an experience. I know the numbers. I knew how long things were going to last. I knew that the temperature was going to drop. I knew that it was going to get darker.
You knew the speed of the moon.
I knew the speed of the shadow. I thought about the geometry, all that stuff. But then when it happened, I had no words. All I kept saying was, it's so dark.
It's so
dark. And Kelsey and I just had this moment of just like, this is unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like that, and I was totally surprised by it. So despite preparing for years for this moment, I was totally surprised by it.
So Kelsey, you know, cloudy in so many parts of Canada, right? A partial eclipse out west. And then we stood outside in Toronto and could not see very much at all. So what happened with the weather gods?
Well, I mean, the pressure was on, right? As a meteorologist, everyone's looking at you saying, what's the weather going to be like? And so we were watching this mainly cloudy sky. And I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting to say, I'm really thankful for the clouds. And the reason why I was because it was so cloudy when the sun did come out and we were able to pull out our glasses and look up at it and see how far the moon had advanced. It felt really special. When we got to the full eclipse, when we got to totality, it was really overcast here. And I thought that was going to be disappointing because we weren't going to see that corona. We kind of resigned ourselves to the fact we're not going to see it here. But it wasn't disappointing at all. To the right of us, I looked at the horizon and saw the sun. To the left of us, I looked to the horizon and saw the sun. And then this line of darkness over top of us. And it was unbelievable to be able to look in the distance when totality was ending and see the sun rise again. Oh. The hope, it brought me to tears. I started to cry.
Jealous, you guys, but good for you for having that kind of experience. Thanks so much.